It's a Wednesday, definitely. We've been talking to one entrepreneur. Now we're on to another entrepreneur as well, because we're in that space where, how about if you cannot get a job 8 to 5, tunangoja employment, how about you create your own, right? So we do have another entrepreneur in studio, that is Erick Osinya. In the meantime, before we introduce Erick to you, uko wapi, unatisikiza uko wapi, una hear from you.
Okay.
Check in.
Kucheck in hapa haraka upesi. Tuangalie wale ambao kwamba bila shaka wanatufuatilia hapa. Bila shaka kuna nani huyu? Salama Said kutoka maeneo ya Sabasaba hapa. Lakini tukiachana na Salama Said, kuna Mswahili Dickson kutoka wapi kule Watamu. Asante sana. Jonas WKR pia naye tusikiliza kutoka Mariango Bamba kule. Asante sana. Na wengine wengi tu ambao kwamba wanatusikiliza.
Thank you so much. Now, there's a program. I keep saying this. When you come to our foundation, that is Soil Pot Hub Foundation, there are a lot of things that you get to learn. You get to be mentored. If you are in tech, there are programs there that would also help you as a tech enthusiast, right? Because innovation is one of the things that we really, really focus on. Mentorship also happens a lot, and then also the team that handles entrepreneurs are also there. Now, Kesho Thursday, there's something we call Pitching Thursday, where we get different entrepreneurs to come on to show up and talk about the business ideas. And as you're pitching, you get there's somebody who's going to guide and help you. And Akwambia, this is what you need to say, especially when you are in front of investors. Now, at the foundation as well, there's a program known as the Scale Up Program. And this is in partnership with Soil Pot Hub Foundation and the U.S. Embassy. It is a transformative business acceleration initiative designed to equip entrepreneurs with tools, networks, and strategic support they need to grow sustainable and competitive enterprise. The program goes beyond basic entrepreneurship training. It focuses on strengthening business models, improving financial management, refining market strategies, enhancing leadership capacity, and connecting entrepreneurs to mentors, investors, and new markets. We've been talking to these entrepreneurs every single Wednesday, and
yes,
each and every one of them has a different story, and each and every one of them gets to share, has shared how the Scale Up program has helped accelerate their business. In studio now, we do have Erick Osinya. He runs Icecold Worldwide Logistics. Started off in 2023. Erick, good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Icecold Worldwide Logistics. What do you do?
Okay. Good morning once again. I'm Erick Osinya, and I'm the founder and managing director of Icecold Worldwide Logistics.
Yes.
At Icecold Worldwide Logistics is purely transportation, whereby we move cargo from one point to another, and we are located here in Mombasa.
Mm-hmm.
So our uniqueness, why Icecold, is that we've seen logistics as a dynamic field.
Mm-hmm.
So whereby we now wanted to be unique. So we ventured into cold chain, where we handle perishable or temperature sensitive cargo that are coming in from the port of Mombasa.
Mm-hmm.
So our work is to offer the logistics part. We can either give you the storage. If you have your perishable, you want them to store in Mombasa,
mm-hmm,
we store for you. And if you want us to do the distribution within Kenya, within East Africa, we also do it for you. Mm-hmm. But basically, Icecold Logistics is a logistics company that is 80% into perishable goods.
80% into perishable goods. I know you probably, are you in the green or the blue economy?
Okay, I'm in the blue economy.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it that when you talk about your business in the blue economy, how does that look like?
Okay, logistics. We can say that 80% of business come through the sea.
Mm-hmm.
So Icecold Logistics, they directly depend on the sea. So that's why we find that we are more of a blue economy, because our key clients or our main job is handling a cargo that is coming through the port of Mombasa,
mm-hmm,
and we also do the distribution. So anything that comes in through an import and anything that comes out through an export. So you find that Icecold now sits better in the blue economy. Yeah.
Okay. You keep on talking about we. You are the founder, right? What's your team like when you take me back to how you got into the business, and then also now to setting up a team.
Okay, the business, actually, I had an idea.
Yes.
In profession, I have done supply chain logistics. So I was employed under supply chain logistics. I used to work with a company called Effecient Logistics, whereby I was a transport officer. So I just had something in me that I need to start something of my own in logistics. So after employment, during employment, I now started asking myself, I need to venture into logistics, but the logistics is very expensive. I don't have the capital as such now, but I want to learn to venture into it. And I have schooled. I've done a diploma and a degree in logistics, and that is cost that I've used to educate myself. So I didn't want to divert myself. As in, I've gone to school, specialized in something, then I come out and do something that is of what I've gone through. So I wanted at least to utilize the same resources that I used in school, and also to transform it into a business perspective. So after now knowing that there's a gap in culture and logistics within the Kenyan coast, I now founded Icecold Logistics. Why ice? Because we are dealing with perishable. Why cold? Is because anything that is perishable has to be cold and has to be temperature monitored. So that's why I came up with the word Icecold. Then I wanted to grow not only in Mombasa, not only in Kenya, but not only in East Africa, but across the world. Then that's why I had to add the word worldwide logistics. So you find that now, after noting that I want to venture into logistics and it is expensive, I started sampling out what can I start investing in so that I can now be in this business. So in this business, we have tools that we work with. We have they're called gensets. These are generator sets that you mount them on the containers, on the shipping line containers, the river containers. So you find I had to now do some statistics to know how much that machine can cost, and it was going up to 1.5 million. So, and also now started comparing the cost of buying a machine and the cost of buying a truck. Which one is expensive? Then I found that the cost of buying a machine is slightly cheaper. So that's why I invested in machines. I had, first of all, to quit my job, and the returns that I was given, I had to invest them in my business. So I started with 3 machines. 3 machines I used now to hire them to different clients. I had a client who was servicing to South Sudan. So if they load their consignment from the port, they come to me, they hire from me the machines, deliver and return. So I found that there's a gap. At least I started making some few coins.
Yeah, because now you're hiring the machines.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a machine can give me like 1,500 USD. That is per month, one machine. So I saw that this is an avenue that now I should venture into it. So I started now scaling these machines I started with 3, I went to 5, scaling them. That is in 2023 now. Up to now we are at 40. So you find that anything smaller I get, I tend to reverse it back into business so that I can scale it up. So that is where my interest now started coming in. Now you find that in logistics, people need the service to be offered in-house. If a person comes to you, they want you to do the logistics part, to transport, and they want you to also to deliver. So we thought, now if you have the machines and we don't have the trucks, what should we do now? Because we are getting those clients that need an in-house services. Now we started venturing to now a procuring of trucks. Currently we have our own 3 trucks that now if you hire a machine for us, we load it on ourselves, then you offer the last mile distribution. So that's how we now started growing as a company, and we started doing some ground check to see the people in the cold chain business, what are they doing. You find that more are depending on skeleton. You have different trucks, skeleton and semi-trailer trucks. So we found that now there is a gap of having an inbuilt a reefer truck. This is an inbuilt reefer trucks. It has all the apparatus. It has the gensets and it has the reefer container. So we bought this type of truck. So this type of truck now it came in to supplement us, because what we do, so once a shipment is ready to load at the port or at the CFS, we just take our truck, go to the CFS, then we do the cross-staffing. We remove cargo from the shipping line container to our own truck, then we offer the last mile distribution. So you find that by offering that service, we are actually reducing the cost to the final client. Because if you take the whole lot of the container to the client, for example, you are delivering a consignment to Juba, and Juba to Mombasa, it can take you a turnaround of 17 days. And the shipping line are giving you only 10 days to use their container. So you find that the other 7 days, you will incur some cost in terms of demurrages. So you find that a demurrage for a client is a loss. So by us coming out with this idea of now having an inbuilt reefer truck, we save that cost. Instead of using the truck, using the container to transit your consignment, we now load it in our container, in a truck, then we deliver. Then we return this shipment container to the depot within 1 day.
And like that.
Yeah.
I think there's you identified a problem, figured out a solution, and reinvested back in. It's
a measure solution.
I like that.
Right.
There's a lot of questions I do have, on this, but also I'm running out of time here. Yes.
We have established that the returns are crazy, because you're saying you're renting a container for 1,500 and you have 40. That means the money is long. But that means that this business is a very capital intensive business, yeah?
True.
How are you able to approach this business idea? Where did you get the capital? How did it all start?
Okay, faster. Actually, I have the investment. If you gauge me in terms of the valuation, you find that 90% of my valuation is on the business. At the other side, I don't have anything. I haven't bought anything that can relate me to that. So that means that the capital that I had from employment, I had just directly.
So you were saving.
Put it in the business.
Savings.
Sorry?
Did you put it in the business?
Yeah, I put it in the business.
Yes.
I started with those three machines.
Okay.
Then after employment, I had to quit my work. So I was given something. So all the cost, I had to reinvest it.
Yes.
So that is how now I started now working on this. What
So you humor us with a number.
Yes.
Okay. Now, kabla tufike kwa kuuliza scale up kusaidiaje, because time pia na Miriam amesema haipo. Hii biashara kivyako wewe, as in mimi vile umeizungumza, kwangu mimi imekaa like ni kitu kipya. Kwa yule ambaye kwamba anakusikiza sasa hivi, kijana, because tunazungumza na kijana, ni sehemu gani ambayo kwamba anaweza akasema hapa nianzia hapa nifike niwe kama.
Okay, kwa kijana mimi nitamwambia kwamba kwanza si lazima ufanye biashara yangu,
yes,
but what you need to know, ama ile tuambona unafaa kuwa nacho kwanza, wajua what problem are you intending to solve, ni shida gani ambayo unataka kuisolve, then gauge yourself, this problem do you want it to solve within your area, ni hapo tu mtaani kwenyu unataka kuisolve, ama you want to solve it within Mombasa, or you want this problem to solve it within the country. So if you gauge all those apparatus, now you can come up with a business idea that cuts across. Kama ni Mtongwe, utakusolve za Mtongwe, just know that your clientele ni hawa na hawa, and pia unajigauge because you are growing, and also the demands are growing, and business is also competitive. So kama utabaki Mtongwe, are you so sure that in 10 years ama 20 years to come, your business itakuwa exist? So if you gauge all those apparatus, then you find that utakuja sana utapata ile jibu ambayo nataka mwenyewe. Sasa kama mimi, sasa kama Icecold, nilisema sasa kuliko nianze kuserve clients wa Mombasa peke yake, sinataka ni serve clients wa East Africa. East Africa ndapata vipi? Lazima nione track ya kufanya distribution. Na clients wapata vipi? Lazima nijue links. I have to know the containers that are coming to the port. I have to visit these the clearing agents that are along the Mombasa. hapo sasa ikanifungua. So I'm not targeting the local clients sahi, I'm targeting the external clients. So napata the moment unaanza ku put all these things in place, you find that now there's aspect of growth. Yeah.
All right.
So
Erick, so how did you find out about the Scale Up program, and what has it done for your business?
Okay, Scale Up program. I have friends also who are also in business. So there is one that came to my place at my yard. Then he told me that, hey bro, you are running a good business, but how are you doing it? Nikamwambia to have the experience kidogo ndio nimejifunza nikafikisha hapa. Then akanambia no, you need now to grow. This growth hautaipata shule. In Kenya we don't have an institution that offers mambo na entrepreneurship. So akanambia I link you to some of the institutions that I know. That's why I come to know Swahili Pot. I had to apply. It was not given freely. They went through their processes and I was selected. So after selection ndio nikajipata na wanabiashara wenzangu. So katika wanabiashara wenzangu we could now start exchanging our problems. So napata our problems cuts across. Kama ni pesa, yes, startups we don't have money. Unapata it cuts across. So you find that since we have the same problem, we are now given the mentors who will be teaching us on how to navigate this type of challenges. When it comes to cost, obvious, you're looking for investors, those people who can buy your idea. And before you look for those investors, you have to be taught. Sikitu tu ambapo utaenda, you approach them and they listen to you. You have to be taught on how to prepare yourself as a for example as an entrepreneur, and how to package your business, and how to prepare your pitch, and how to pitch. So you find that through the Scale Up program, all this has been taught in class, ama at an enclosed place, whereby now me as a person I've gained that needed knowledge when it comes to now understand this business into detail. Maybe I was
what problem were you facing, and what solution did you get out of the program?
Okay, the problem that I was facing actually directly was how now to grow myself, or to grow the business, to scale it up. Because yes, we can get revenues, but now what next? Are we going to diversify our business, or are we just going to stick with one line of business? So for example, that I've given you the truck now, I started with the machines. Then through the Scale Up program, I noted that I cannot diversify this business and now so have different source of revenues. So you find that diversification came in. Alafu, the other problem also is to managing the team. I have a team that I work with. I can't just go them, control them how I know. I'll have also to follow the processes, to be taught on how to either talk to my colleagues. These are my colleagues, these are my people that depends on me. Others are older than me. So I get that knowledge of managing the team actually, and also the clients, how to relate to my clients, and how to make our work better. We want to be unique in this business. So what is uniqueness do we have? Like for example, at Icecold Logistics, we don't only offer the logistics part, but we have also automated ourselves, whereby once a consignment is on the move, on the run, we can track the temperatures. If there is a fluctuation in the temperature, we get a notification text or an email. So if a machine is off somewhere in Nairobi and is going to Juba, we'll have to know what is the source of this machine being off. We call the driver, we check. If it is a normal process, we sort it. If it is a negligence from the driver, we also have our mechanism. So you find that uniqueness now has given confidence to our clients. If you give a consignment to us, we'll give you the access to our portal, whereby you can just track your consignment where it is, and the temperature settings. If you want it to be within the room temperature, we just maintain it up to room temperature. So you find that all this uniqueness we've gotten through the Scale Up program.
Yeah, and how long was the training for?
Okay, it was running for 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah. So within the 6 months, we can have either you meet after 2 weeks. Yeah. So you find that you are taught, then you go and exercise outside.
Yeah.
when you meet, maybe you have a different problem that you have to solve. Then that's how the program has been run all that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your plan for your business? It's you're 6 years in now, is it? 2023 to 2020.
4 years.
Oh, 2026.
Yeah.
Oh, 2023, 2026. Yes.
Yeah.
What's your plan for your business? Because most of the time, you see, when it's a startup, people get to a point of 2 years, 3 years. It's a hustle, right?
Yeah.
But I think with you started seeing a return within. Actually, when did you start seeing a return on your investment?
Actually, it was instant.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing with your business. Yeah.
Hapo kwa hapo.
Ilianza tu na kupik.
Yes.
But before nifikie pale, before I formed the company, I used to do this type of work. I was employed.
Yes.
So I used to do it off the company.
Yeah.
So I could interlink with the clients so they could know me. So I could only present myself to them through the new formed company.
Yeah.
So you find that sasa ukapata tu biashara ikapik, utashangaza mbona ni 4 years na umefika this level.
Yeah.
No, it's because hiyo shida ya chini nimeipitia nikiwa hapo hivyo.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your projection? What's your plan?
Okay, my projection, long-term projection, is have a centralized collection point, like a cold room within the coast, whereby now if we load a consignment from port, we put them in our cold room, then we distribute depending on the need basis. So we are looking forward of having a cold room either Mombasa, Nairobi, or anywhere strategic. We are still working on the calculations for that, and also we want to increase our fleet so that now we can be in every part of East Africa, because currently we are in Mombasa, but we now want to spread our wings, having an office in Nairobi and also having an office in Kampala and the major cities that we serve. Yeah,
I like that. Thank you so much for making time today, Erick. Good job with Icecold Worldwide Logistics. Yes. What advice would you give somebody who's thinking of getting into business, especially in the blue economy sector?
Okay. In business, to be honest, it's tough. You have to decide you want to do business, you want to sleep. So if you want to do business, just have a positive mind that you want this type of business, then give it your best, and also trust in God, because you can't do anything without God. So my advice to young people or the young entrepreneurs, actually business, the goodness of business is sweet. You'll find your time, at least you get some free time as compared to employment. So I'm encouraging people to join business. Just look for which problem you can solve, then tap in. The problem is that source of revenue that you tap in. Thank you.
Asante sana. We've heard from Erick, definitely. Remember, the Scale Up program is run by Swahili Potter Foundation in partnership with the U.S. Embassy in Kenya. And of course, it's a transformative business acceleration initiative designed to equip entrepreneurs with the tools, networks, and strategic support that they need to grow sustainable and competitive enterprises. Check our website at www.swahilipotterfoundation.co.ke. There's a lot of programs that we run. Be part of it. Don't just sit there as a business person. Kama hujui kitu, tuko na solution pale Swahili Potter Foundation. Again, from us to you, we say adios. It's been a good morning.
A wonderful one, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tumemaliza.
Tuende zetu.
Tupatane kesho. Adios.